Hello and welcome to Thought for January the 9th. Our readings are Genesis chapters 17 and 18, Psalms 19, 20 and 21, and Matthew chapter 11. And our thought is, rejoicing the heart. What makes you rejoice? The last 2 weeks have seen a lot of rejoicing, especially amongst the children. But David, in a psalm we read today, alerted us to the nature of a far better kind of rejoicing, one that is sweeter than honey and even much fine gold. And we know how much value is put on gold these days. We read of this in Psalm 19 verse 10. But from verse 7 we read, "The law of the Lord is perfect, reviving the soul." Do you need reviving? Not physically, no, it means mentally. Then we read, "The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple." And we thought of those disciples Jesus called to follow him who were simple fishermen. Matthew 4 verses 18 to 22. And they were becoming wise to the ways of God as a result, and then committing their lives to a far greater cause, though the world might see them as fishermen. The same happens today. In verse 8 we read, "The precepts of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes." We sometimes speak of heart and mind. Are they different? Yes, they are. David invites the Lord to try me, test my heart and mind. Psalm 26 verse 2. The way our mind works shows whether our heart has been enlightened to embrace the real meaning of life that the testimony of the Lord, in the Bible, makes known to us. Only then is there true and lasting rejoicing of the heart. Verse 9 says, "The fear or the awe of the Lord is clean, cleansing, enduring forever," not just for 2025, or even just for January. Verse 11 tells us that, "Moreover, by them is your servant warned. In keeping them there is great reward." Those who take notice of the warnings in God's word of the coming judgments of God in the last days will still have rejoicing in their hearts when the rest of the world is experiencing increasing fear. Let us memorize the last verse of this psalm of David. "Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer." May we join David in saying that. Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, knowing that Word to be a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.